And we're live! Welcome to the Wednesday Nights, a group of friends that get together and play role-playing games on Roll20. On Wednesdays, we live stream our adventures here on Twitch. Be sure to visit our website, thewednesdaynights.com. That's Wednesday Nights with a K. And to follow us on Facebook and YouTube, where you can watch all of our previous episodes. Now, let's meet everyone. Tonight we have Bryce.
Hello, hello. I will be playing Corinth, the Dwarven Defender.
And Eldermain.
Good evening, I'm Eldermain, and this evening I will be playing Lynx.
And Keith.
Hi, I will be playing Junis, the Warlock.
And Stillaventus.
Hi, I'll be playing Kopsek, the human war cleric.
And I am GM Jeremy. And tonight is the first episode of a new campaign. We're going to be playing through the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition Tales of the Yawning Portal. And we are starting tonight with the Sunless Citadel. Right on. So now, with that, we are going to go ahead, and tonight our journey begins in the very well-known establishment, the Yawning Portal, located in downtown Waterdeep, close to the dock districts. And here we have our fine group of adventurers who have all grabbed a table right near the infamous quote-unquote well within the Yawning Portal. So you guys have been traveling together for a while, so you know each other a little bit. You've done little errands and things like that, become friends. You've met each other here in Waterdeep. And after a long day, you decided to hit up the old Yawning Portal and grab yourselves a few pints. And so you guys have all grabbed a table right in this area here. And what would you guys like to do?
Kopsek doesn't speak much.
Okay. Kopsek, dark, silent, brooding.
Great, we're a party of mutes. This is going to be great.
Roleplay killer.
Junis doesn't speak much either. Dark and brooding.
Oh, bloody hell.
Lynx won't stop talking and is telling you this story about travels, which she's probably told 3 or 4 times already. That is not canon. I'm saying that just to be contrary to these morose bastards.
The world is full of darkness. That's just
Lord.
it. That's all.
So
I
what's
know.
on the agenda now, gentlemen?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm bored and need some action.
I need to delve, and I need to find dark secrets.
So it's a hopping night here at the Yawning Portal. A few celebrities out there having drinks and eating some meals. You got some nice live music going on. When everything is kind of shaken up a little bit, one of the ladies you recognize as one of the wait staff. She is climbing up into the well over here, and another gentleman has reached over and grabbed the rope which goes down into the center, and she turns and looks at the barkeep over here, and she shouts, "I've had it, Durnan! I'm out of here! I said I was going to do this, and I'm gone! Do you hear me, Durnan?" And he's cleaning a glass and just kind of shaking his head, kind of looking at her. And she plops a gold piece into the palm of the man holding the rope, and then she steps into the bucket and she says, "Lower me down, I'm ready." And then he lowers her down into the depths of the Underdark.
I put a gold piece on the table in front of us, and I'm like, she's going to scream within 5 minutes.
I pick up my tankard and walk over to the edge and look down.
You see her being lowered down into the darkness until she vanishes.
That looks fun. You guys
When
want
she
to go?
vanishes, I cheer, "Yeah!"
And
There's
there are a few people in the tavern that shout, yeah, cheering her on. Other people are shaking their heads.
There's a second gold piece sitting on the table next to yours as Lynx doesn't take his eyes off her being lowered into the pit.
And let's have Junus and Kopasek both roll perception.
I have no idea what's going on.
You don't. You have no idea.
I see no name for Kopasek or bar. That's just not copacetic.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, I gotcha. How about that? It's a little bit better.
My spleen.
Yes, Kopasek. Yep. So Kopasek is sitting there brooding silently when he overhears these two guards talking. And they seem to be talking about something that may be an opportunity. They seem to be discussing something about the Cult of the Dragon, something about a town called Thunder Tree, which Kopasek, go ahead and roll history. Make a history check for me. Yeah. And you're like, hey, from my studies, I know that town. I've seen it on maps. It's to the north of here, a little bit east of Neverwinter.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, what would you like to do? You would like to continue listening? Do you want to tell your friends? You want to wait and see what this is all about?
I'll kick Jonas under the table and get his attention.
Okay.
I try to be subtle about it, but maybe not.
I put my hand on my dagger just to.
Okay. Your hand is on your dagger.
And I just want to continue listening.
And right at that point where nobody's paying attention, the 2 gold are gone from the table.
Roll stealth.
Okay. I will.
The coins are gone. All right, here.
I'll attempt to
Their
listen.
their conversation continues.
Yeah, so they're talking with one another, kind of, cracking jokes, making fun of each other, talking about this. I can't believe, what I've been hearing coming out of that place. I heard that there's a goblin tribe there that's causing all kinds of problems. And says, there's a group of goblins there causing all kinds of trouble for that town, and the townsfolk there are pretty concerned about those goblins, and has something to do with some sort of magical fruit. Apparently, there's some kind of these goblins want to steal the fruit or something. Anyway, those old country folk, they're nuts, and they're crazy about their fruit, that's for sure. But I hear they're willing to pay 500 gold for people to help them out with their fruit problem and deal with some stupid old goblins. You know what? You should do that, Jed. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I like where I work here. You should do it, Fred. No, Jed, this is a job for you. And they go back and forth, Jed and Fred.
At the mention of the magic fruit, my eyebrows go up. And then as soon as I hear 500 gold, I look dead-eye at Junus.
I just nod.
Okay. You both look at each other silently and seem to understand each other.
Looks like we got a job.
How long have we been listening to this conversation?
For, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, maybe less.
Do we know what it means when the lady goes down the well?
Did she scream?
Mom?
So, let's see, does she scream? Yes, she screams. You hear a scream coming up, and everybody roars with laughter. And roll insight.
All of us, or
Yeah, anyone who's curious about the well. Oh man,
We're too busy distracted.
Yeah, you got no clue. You're like, why? What did they deal with the well? I don't get it.
getting the bad rolls out early.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
You're like,
a
that's really
one on
funny.
Both.
You didn't even hear her scream.
Well, I was trying to see if they knew about the well a little bit because you guys haven't been around Waterdeep, for very long. But yeah, you guys have no clue. Every once in a while, you see people go down, and sometimes you see people come up, and you've got no idea what this thing's about.
Is there a guard near me, or the person that lowered him down?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm gonna get up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up and ask, "What's going on with the well? Why are they?"
And he slaps you on the shoulder. My friend, you must be new here in town. Yes,
I am new.
This is what the Yawning Portal is known for. This massive well goes straight down to the Underdark. And for 1 gold piece, we will lower anyone down who wants to go. And for another gold piece, we'll bring you back. And then he laughs, slaps you on the shoulder, and walks off.
Sounds like a challenge.
I hear this and I go walk over to the edge. Is there any food scrap or anything like that? Any
No.
small detritus or something like that it has no value around?
No.
A chicken bone or a...
Well, maybe some leftovers from your meal.
Okay. I'm going to cast the cantrip light on it, and then I'm going to toss it down.
Okay. You cast a light on chicken bone. Throw it down the well. You see it for a while until you can't.
It goes down that far?
Goes down
Wow.
to the Underdark.
I go sit back down.
All right. One of the waitresses brings you another ale. What would you guys like to do now? I know you're the brooding silent types.
Let's tell Karthik about this job. Kopasek. Let's tell Kopsek.
Oh, I already know about.
Let's tell Corinth.
Oh, Corinth. Corinth and Lynx and Kopasek and Judas.
When everyone cheers, I'll cheer with them mindlessly, and then shake my head, walking back to the table. Strange form of entertainment they have here.
Well, we heard there might be something a little more interesting up north.
Up above Neverwinter.
Ah,
Pays good coin.
good.
Just take out some puny little goblin.
Sounds easy enough.
Up to pull that hammer out for a little bit. I could use the money.
As can I.
And I think we'll explain what we heard to Corinth and Link.
Okay. So you pass along the information to your fellow travelers. Explain you overheard these guards talking about a small village outside of Neverwinter up north who seem to have some sort of magical fruit dilemma involving some goblins. But they're willing to pay 500 gold if you can help solve the problem.
What do you guys feel like? Should we head up there first thing tomorrow morning? Check it out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we drink the rest of the night?
Ah!
And so, having decided that you will head north in the morning, you drink yourselves into oblivion tonight, having a good time, in a way saying farewell to Waterdeep, at least for a time. The next morning, you guys wake up, you start asking some questions around town, trying to find a carriage or a wagon, something that's heading north that can get you there quicker than walking. And you do find a farmer who's leaving Waterdeep and heading back that way, and could use some help, protecting the gold that he's made while having shop here in town. And so he says, yeah, I'll take you guys. You guys can come along and hop on my wagon. I'll give you a lift. In exchange, help me protect this chest. And we'll call it square.
Sounds fun.
Sounds better than walk.
Yeah.
It does sound better than walking, indeed.
I sit on his, is it a cart or is it like a
Yeah,
wagon?
it's a cart.
And I'll pull my hood over and put my hood and my cloak around me.
Okay. It's a horse-drawn cart. And so you guys all pile in and head north. And so it takes a few days traveling north and working on finding your way to this village that is somehow connected with some foothills northwest of Thunder Tree. As you ask around, you discover that there is a village out there near Thunder Tree called Oakhurst. And let's see here if I have. Apparently it's not a very big community. Less than 1,000 people live there. And within a few days, you eventually reach an impasse, like 1 mile this way to Oakhurst is what the signpost says. The other sign says, several more miles to Neverwinter. And he says, I gotta let you go, lads. This is where we part ways.
Now we walk.
And now you walk. And so, it doesn't take you long before you see the village. You're like, this must be Oakhurst. And indeed, it is a small community. There's a few buildings there in town. It looks like there's a general store. There's a village hall. There's the jail, a blacksmith, an inn called the Old Boar Inn.
Now, as we're walking into town, could we do a quick go around and let anybody who's watching, as well as ourselves, get an idea of what this group looks like walking in?
Absolutely.
In other words, descriptions of characters.
As you approach town, let's tell the viewers what these characters look like. Let's just go down the line here. Let's start with Corinth.
So dwarf here, as mentioned, fighter type protection. So I have a very heavy chain on, layered, big leather cap on because I don't have a real steel helmet yet. Fight with a flail, and I have a giant shield, like pretty much as tall as I am. I'm a little over 4 feet tall, and it's as big as I am, so I can just anchor it in the ground, and you can't even see me behind it. And that's what I sit and do. I'm in shield wall.
Excellent. Eldermane.
Okay, I am playing Lynx, who is a 6.5 foot tall tabaxi. The height serves to accentuate his litheness. He is wearing what is probably best discerned as monk garb. The pants go down to the ankles and are rather poofy. And the top is the monk type top that has one arm out and exposed. Other than that, backpack doesn't really seem to have much other than himself, clothing, and whatever's in his backpack.
Kopasek.
The markings of the tabaxi are very lynx-like. So he's got a deeper tannish kind of base tone with black spots, and then the ears, which are, pointed like a lynx, are trimmed at the edges with black and such. Okay.
Excellent. Kopasek.
6 foot tall, stocky human, wearing chain and weirdly robes over the top. Carries around a warhammer and a shield, but he also has a book at his side. He prays to a war god. He doesn't mention it much. He just mumbles a lot of the time under his breath. He seems pretty troubled, and he doesn't speak very well in relation to other people. He's just pretty awkward.
And Junus.
Junus is a Tiefling.
Tiefling?
Did I pronounce that right? Tiefling. Of the infernal class of them, the subrace. So he's got more reddish skin, with black hair, about 6 feet, 180 pounds, a well-muscled warrior-looking guy. He carries a short sword around that sometimes has black kind of shadowy tendrils coming off of it, and kind of always looking for something to kill, including his friends sometimes.
He sounds crazy.
A little, yeah.
Does he?
Like he had a rough life growing up in the depths of hell, basically, and fought his way out.
So you speak Infernal?
Yeah.
As do I. So occasionally while we're traveling, I'll speak Infernal to you.
Sounds like Klingon going on over there.
Klingon with a bad case of diarrhea.
But yeah, I also have a light crossbow, and yeah,
Okay.
that's about it.
Excellent. And so you guys head on into this little village here. There we go. And so, yeah, it's a small little village. They've got, an inn and things like that. They've got a blacksmith, a jail, all those things like I said.
Oh, this music. I just picture this little quaint village and stuff like that. And here's a shield dwarf and a cat guy and a demon guy.
Yeah, it's walking in.
Human in a bad way. Come strolling in.
Yeah. Yep. You guys come strolling on in. And so, what would you like to do here in town?
And who was it we were supposed to meet?
Oh, you just heard some rumors about some trouble.
That was role play. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you guys answer him then.
I don't believe we had a meeting set. We just
We were
heard
looking
the
for a
rumors.
farmer.
Let's start asking around.
I'll walk towards the gazebo. Do any of these houses or buildings look more predominant, like a city hall or something like that?
Yeah, let's see here.
A grange or something, or
There's a village
Sounds
hall.
better.
Jail, the sheriff.
Yeah, you find the village hall. There's people walking around, and you head into the village hall. Let's call which building? The village hall. This one right here. Appears to be the village hall. And you head inside, and people are moving about and things like that. And there seems to be one person who's kind of calling the shots around there and giving people stuff to do.
I walk over to him. I heard rumors you have problems with goblins.
Oh my, Master Dwarf. Didn't see you there. Mayor Werner Lang. At your service. He extends his hand.
I take it. Good afternoon, Lord.
Oh, what a grip you have! My. What brings you to our little village here in Oakhurst?
Goblins.
Oh, are you goblin hunters?
Hunters of all beasts.
Excellent. We just happen to have a little goblin problem here in Oakhurst. Might you be interested in assisting us in exchange, of course, for payment for your services rendered?
Goblin heads for gold.
Yes, Master Dwarf. You can keep the heads, though, and just, find some other way to prove that you did it. But, yes.
Goblin toes for gold.
Oh, you've got a thing for chopping up goblins, don't you? Yes.
Any parts you desire.
Yes. That's magnificent. I'll tell you what. Yes. I would like you to meet our constable right over here. There she is, the female, the half elf over here. Philosial, come over here, please, and say hello to. I'm sorry, I did not catch your names. Corinth. A
Junus.
master goblin slayer. Can you believe it? She's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. What great timing. Hello. She extends her hand.
I take it, lady.
I'm the
turn
constable.
around and walk.
Yes. Whoa, you are a motley bunch, aren't you? Yes, I am I'm Felosial, and I am the constable here in Oakhurst. And it's true, we've definitely had some problems with some goblins here. There are some ruins nearby where apparently a goblin tribe appears to have kind of taken it over and made it their home, I guess. And these guys, I'll tell you, they are doing something here. They come into town, and they do it once every midsummer, and they bring in one piece of this magical fruit, and they auction it off. And, you know, it usually sells for like 50 gold, which is, you know, all the townfolk here can actually bring themselves to pay the little monster, the goblin. And, you know, this fruit, it has this, it's, I hate to say it, but it's perfect. It's got this perfect color to it. It's an apple, and it's the perfect color red. And the locals claim that, you know, that it heals disease and other ailments and makes them feel better. And so, yeah, as you can imagine, a lot of people like to spend a lot of money on this thing. And so, but what we did was we bought one, and then we took the seeds and we planted it. We're going to grow our own. You know, I mean, what a benefit for the village if everyone could have apples like that are so healthy for you. And so sometimes, you know, we plant the seeds out there, and then, you know, they start to produce this little sapling, and right around when it hits about 2 feet in height, they get stolen every time. Every time. So I know those little goblin bastards, those SOBs, are coming in here, and they're ripping us off and ripping us townfolk off, and then they're stealing our trees. So, if you can eliminate this goblin threat for this community and for me, I am authorized to give your party a reward of 500 gold pieces.
Have I ever heard of this fruit?
Roll insight.
Maybe history? Arcana? Or is it more like is he telling the truth or not?
Roll history. You have never heard of it before.
It sounds like we had this problem back in hell. This epidemic, similar, but instead of fruit, it was this crack-like substance. It really mellowed out the crowd, but it got really.
Yes, fascinating.
So be careful with such a healing fruit. It can be addictive.
Yeah, I can see how that's exactly like this. Yep. Yep. And she takes a couple steps back away.
Where did you plant the seeds?
Oh, usually whoever bought them will just kind of plant them out in their orchards or around their house.
These goblins, they're coming soon then? To sell more apples?
I see. I see where the confusion is. No, you see, that just happens, you know, around every midsummer. So we're not actually expecting them back for, you know, maybe 2 more weeks.
Do you know where they're located?
Where are these ruins?
Oh, yes. Yes. Absolutely. I can draw you a map. It's over by the foothills, northwest of Thunder Tree over there, and there are some ruins there. They've been forever. And if you follow the road on the other side of town, you should get there really in no time.
Do you have some horses we could borrow?
No. No, I'm afraid I don't.
Ruin tree?
Do you have a down payment? How do we guarantee
What
you
is
to pay us for
this?
this?
This tree.
That's
How can we
that's
tell
tree.
where we're when there?
You'll see the ruins. They look old, kind of rocky. They lean a little bit.
I'm gonna speak to Copesec and in Infernal and say, should we? I think they're lying to us.
Definitely.
We can just murder them if they don't pay.
No, we can't do that. That would
Why
be
not?
bad.
Yeah, I guess. Well, at least we can just take their stuff. I'm not too worried. This sounds fun. Even if we don't get paid. Where did our dwarf? Where
We'll
did
get paid.
Corinth go? He just waddled off.
You hear the sound of metal. The ground shakes a little bit. Where'd Corinth go?
I go to the well. I pull up a bucket full of water. I splash it over my head.
It feels refreshing.
How long? I asked the lady. How long would it take us to walk out there?
Oh, probably an hour. Probably an hour or so. You just follow the road, and there's you'll see this narrow ravine, and somewhere over there are where these damn goblins are coming from. And boy, if you could take care of this problem, and especially with the fact that we're only like 2 weeks away from the Midsummer Festival, where we know the little bastards, those little goblins are going to be coming back to sell their magic apple. So, and if you could find a magic apple and bring that back, that'd be really great too.
No problem. Should we get a contract going then?
Your word is good with me. Just bring back, just take care of those goblins, and maybe bring back one of those apples, and we'll reward you. And whatever proof you can bring that it's all taken care of.
Okay. Well, as long as you swear on Hell's heart.
Oh yeah, of course. We do that like all the time, man. We're all hell this and hell that, here. To hell with those goblins.
Okay, praise Satan. Looks like my party's already taken off. Come on, Lynx, let's go. Looks like they're
slow. You'll catch up.
Huh? What?
Lynx, they're leaving us. Let's go. I start taking them. Whip out my sword and start running off with them.
Okay, and everybody takes off across town. Excellent. So you follow the old road, and the old road...
That grizzled dwarf really wanted to get after the action. I like...
Yeah. So the old road's close approach to the cleft. What's that?
Slow but steady.
Slow but steady. Right on. So this overgrown old road kind of winds through this rocky area, passes to the east of this narrow ravine, and at the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars jut from the earth where the ravine widens. Two of the pillars stand straight, but most lean atop sloped earth. Others are broken, and several have apparently fallen into the dark depths. A few similar pillars are visible on the opposite side of the ravine, and a sturdy, knotted rope is tied to one of the leaning pillars on this side of the ravine.
So it's just the rope across and nothing else?
So the rope is tied. The rope is tied to one of the leaning pillars, and it hangs down into the darkness of the ravine.
Oh, it doesn't
Tug
go
on it?
across.
It does not go across. It goes down.
A tug on it?
You tug on it. It's loose.
Any other like obvious paths, small paths, animal paths, anything like going down or across?
Roll investigation. And let's see here. You don't see anything. You're just like, I don't know. Don't know what this place is.
Can I hear anything?
Roll
Is
perception.
it too noisy? But
All you hear is the wind.
I'll pick up a stone and I'll cast light on it and I'll drop it down.
This seems to be your MO. You pick up a stone, you cast light on it, you throw it down. It appears to drop. Let's see. It appears to drop about 50 feet.
And the rope is not secure.
So the rope is secure on your side, and then it's knotted all the way down. You tugged on it.
Oh,
it was loose.
Okay. I climbed down.
All right. You grab onto the rope and descend down. You guys see the dwarf climbing down with style.
Wow.
Guess I'll follow.
All right.
Appears to be the only way.
Go ahead and
Looks
roll
safe.
athletics or dex or whatever you want to use to climb down.
Now, when you said it was loose, were you referring to the end of the rope was loose, or it was loose where it was tied?
I didn't say.
Well, that would be what the Tabaxi might be interested in.
Okay. You grab the rope, but now there's people on it climbing down, so...
I'll wait.
You grab the rope and it gives way.
All right.
I was going to wait until he's all the way down.
Okay, you guys climb down 50 feet. Junus does it acrobatically. Corinth does it athletically.
I'll follow.
Okay.
After Junus.
Yep. Very good. And you guys descend down 50 feet, and you land on this small platform, while Lynx is up at the top. And you guys, let me just do that. And we will move to another map really quick here. And there we go. I guess it wants to play this way. And just try that again. And the map is dark. Hang on, I'm going to refresh. There we go. You might need to refresh your screen to get it to load correctly.
Got it.
Yep.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Excellent.
Appears to be a fire here.
I stand guard over the stairs while they inspect the top. Come along, cat.
Yeah, so the ledge is it's a sandy ledge that overlooks a subterranean gulf of darkness to the west. The ledge is wide but rough. Sand, rocky debris, and the bones of small animals cover this ledge. A rough hewn stairwell zigs and zags down the side of the ledge, descending into darkness.
And this is where the
What would Lynx
The
like
ruin.
to do?
With the tension off the rope, I'm gonna check the knot to make sure it's sufficient.
Yeah, roll an investigation.
Okay. I think the refresh closed my character sheet. One moment, please. Okay, investigation.
Yeah, it looks secure.
Okay, so I will climb down, and I believe you said that required an acrobatics roll on my part.
And you do it very acrobatically. You're like, this cat is doing flips and shit down this down this rope.
Kind of fireman pole it, just sort of slide down quick.
Okay. And
So as we start to descend, I will just pick up a pebble and cast light on it and drop it down to the next zig or zag as we go down.
What?
And that's what it looks like.
You want to lead the way, Corinne? We could.
Let's go.
I'll be behind. And I pull up my hood on my cloak and have my sword ready.
Okay.
And crossbow out.
All right. And you descend further. As you come down to the second platform, a fortress emerges from the darkness. The subterranean citadel, though impressive, seems long forgotten. If the lightless windows, cracked crenellations, and leaning towers are any indication, all is quiet, though a cold breeze blows up from below, bringing with it the scent of dust and rot.
Crazy that this place is only an hour away from the village. Fucking idiots.
Old and rotted. Forgotten and swallowed by time.
Reminds me of home.
And you
Just
continue your descent.
More fire.
All right.
It's a long way down.
Yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. And then... Then the stairs descend further down, and it looks like they put you right into a courtyard.
This is where I lay my shield down on the floor above me, like just jetting out over the stairs. Step out onto it,
Okay.
slide down.
You're gonna surf.
You sit on your shield
down?
and surf down the final flight of stairs. Zoom.
Awesome! I pull out my sword and start running down after him.
Fucking crazy dwarf.
That was really funny.
It was awesome.
I'm sure that made a lot of noise too.
Fuck 'em.
All right, let's see here. Ah, there it is. Let me grab your tokens, and I will move you to the next map.
Well, that looked like fun.
It did look like fun.
Quit stepping on my role play.
Sorry.
It's all right. None of these other fish are taking the bait.
Let's see here. And let me just, I'm just getting your token set up here in the right spot. And yep, there's that and that. Yep. All right. And let's see here. Come on. There we go. And so you guys all slide down, or I should say Corinth slides down, everyone else watches in amusement as he goes sliding through there. The narrow stairs empty into a small courtyard, apparently the top of what was once a crenellated battlement. The buried citadel has sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches out to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous, crumbled masonry, which reaches into an unknown depth. To the west looms the surviving structure of what must have been a massive citadel. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard, which is right directly in front of you, maybe? Let me take a look here. Let me zoom out.
Seems to be.
Oh, there's two towers. It's kind of this dome-looking thing in front of you right now, and then off in the distance is a big tower as well. Now, as you start exploring this little area, as Corinth walks into this space, oh man. Yeah, oh man. Okay, Corinth, go ahead and do a dexterity acrobatics check. Yeah. Okay. As you step into this space, the ground flips open, dumping you into a pit. Whoosh. You're continuing to slide. You're like pretty good at this.
Did we see? So he just disappears. I'm running after him.
That's correct. He steps on it. The lid flips down. Whoa! And then he falls in and slides down. And then he's gone. And then the lid flips back up.
Wow!
What the hell? That was awesome. I'm gonna go and jump down there too.
Okay. There is, you step on it, but you're expecting it. So the lid goes down, and you can see about 10 feet down in this tiny little hole is Corinth. Corinth, you see him up ahead.
Hello.
So you're like down here. He's like up here. Right? And he's going, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And go ahead and roll Corinth perception. You hear some scratching sounds behind you.
I look around both because I hear the noise and to see, like, is this just a pit? Where am I? Rat!
Yes, a rat appears. As you turn around, you're like, what? Roll initiative.
I take it since you're calling for initiative, these are actually ROTCs?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
All right, there we go. And Lynx wins initiative.
Okay. So Junus is what, hanging halfway in the hole or something like that? Hold the door open?
Pretty much. I mean, it's kind of a slide at an angle. And so he's kind of standing on the slide part of it, whereas Corinth stepped on the trap and tumbled down, on his back. Junus stepped on it, and I was standing on the ramp that slides down. It goes down about 10 feet.
Okay. Is there any way to get past him?
Yeah, you could jump in front of him.
Okay. So I'll slip past him.
Okay.
Down next to Corinth.
Okay.
And assess the situation.
Yeah, so down there, I'll use green to draw this. Or maybe I can just do a shape. Yeah, let me just do a shape. And so this here is about the size of the room down there. And then the slide goes from here to here. That's the slide going down. All right.
Okay.
So you jump on down
so the
there.
room's pretty much like a 10 by 10 by 10.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you see Corinth down there staring at a giant rat. What would you like to do?
Well, I mean, I take it the rat's looking aggressive.
It is. Looks like he's got a mean bite.
Yeah. Probably quite accidentally let out a hiss and then strike at it.
There you go. You hiss.
It's a fucking cat eating a rat.
Yep.
And being that it was instinctual, instead of an actual closed fist, I think I'm going to use the cat's claw for the attack.
Okay. So you rolled a 5. So that is a miss.
Okay.
Corinth. What do you do?
I slam my shield down in front of me, anchoring it to the floor, and then I flip my flail over the top of it, bashing down onto the.
It's like this robot.
Go for it. A 13 is a hit. 4 points of damage. It is wounded. Junis.
Can I get in there, or can I see the rat?
You can kind of see it. Roll perception. Let's see if you can see it. It's kind of angled, and there's a bunch of people down there. Roll perception. Nope. You're just like, God dang it, I can't see a damn thing.
Can I walk by these guys, or is that kind of trapped, or is it like completely blocked?
So it's kind of tough because, let's see, he's probably standing a little bit this way, and he's probably standing a little bit this way. And so they're just like right there blocking that.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, you scoot down a little bit. You're trying to look over their shoulder. Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, there's a giant rat over there. So you move in a little bit closer, and yeah, you can see over their shoulders. Now you can see it.
Okay, I'll hold out my hand and blast it.
Okay. AC 7 is a miss.
So a beam of green flame shoots by him.
Yep. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's it going to attack? Corinth. The giant rat bites at Corinth. AC 18. That is a hit.
Oh man, that's exactly what he needs.
3 points of piercing damage. That bloody rat. Kopasek, your turn.
He's gonna just sit on the ground and hold the trapdoor open with his leg.
Okay.
That's all he's gonna do.
All right, you're holding the door open. All right, let's clear that initiative, and new initiative, everyone roll. All right, go ahead, and Lynx goes first. What would you like to do?
Okay, training kicks in, and gonna monk strike.
Okay,
And
that's a hit.
Excellent. 4 points bludgeoning.
Well done. You splatter that rat against the wall.
Does he eat it?
He doesn't keep batting it around the room, does he?
Yeah. We have to pull him away. It's dead. It's dead. Just stop playing with
Carry
it.
it
He's
up
like,
the
I'm just
hole,
going to reach
drop
down and grab it. Oh, look at that. It flipped away. Let me grab it again. Oh, look at that. Keeps going. Oh, my. I'm just so clumsy.
Kitty, come. Let's go.
That's awesome.
Garneth, you got yourself in a bit of a bind. You need some help getting out of...
Yes, lend me a hand.
Okay, I'm going to try to pick him up or help him get out of this hole. Lynx, we might need both of them.
Grab onto my foot.
So Corinth, being assisted, gets advantage, and you climb on out of there.
And then I'll try to hop out. Or not.
And you're having a little trouble getting out of there. Maybe somebody's
Probably because Lynx just climbs over him and gets out before he does.
Damn it. Oh!
He keeps sliding back. Yep, and Lynx just
Grab my
does
foot.
a couple of flips along the way, and yeah,
I grabbed Kopesek's foot because I don't think I'm getting out of here without...
yeah. It looks like Junis needs some help.
Do I need to roll anything else, or
No,
can I get out with
you
strength?
climb on out.
Okay.
Don't you love how everybody rushes to help?
Well, I was waiting for him to grab Kopasek. I do have a rope. I mean,
Yeah.
up there.
And I would apply some weight at a certain point on that trap just to help hold it so he can focus on climbing instead of both holding that and
Sure.
climbing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Is there a door?
So
There-
the side, this is the ravine, right?
Yep.
So
So
it's just rock
that's
wall.
the door.
Okay.
And then let me reveal
Right.
a little bit more of the
And this
scenery.
is the top of a tower, basically. So it's like a citadel that's sunken in the ground, and we're entering the very top of it.
Yep.
The roof is the floor, basically, of the ravine. Excellent.
Yep.
So does it look like there's one particular way to go or the other for entrance or a door? Or...
Yeah, there's a door right by Corinth.
I pound on it, knocking.
Is there any goblin tracks or anything like that around here? In the rubble, in the dust?
Go ahead and roll roll perception. You don't see anything.
I pound a second time just to make sure.
It's dead quiet in there.
Well, getting in there.
I open it. No one's here.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't sound like anybody's home. So you go ahead and open that.
I don't want to be rude.
Well, open it up.
I know it's circular. It's taking me a while to click to reveal. Come on, connect.
Open.
All right. So this circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which sprawl the bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall, the spear that killed it still skewering it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs are gone, except for a couple of crumbled ledges.
Looks like a party.
Bottom of a tower.
I'm gonna search the goblins.
Roll investigation.
I'll help him
Wonder what
search.
killed them.
All right.
Shit.
So Kopasek and Junis work together to investigate the bodies, and to you guys, it looks like they've been dead for quite a while. It looks like rats have started gnawing on them. The bodies appear to have already been looted, and except for the one that's impaled by the spear.
I cut off their toes. All right, we got the goblin toes. Shall we go get back and get the money?
No, I want some action. And we need the fruit, don't we?
They did ask for the fruit,
More
and there could be
toes,
more
more
toes.
gold.
Yeah, I need some more killing. Limber up.
So you cut off some toes and you put the.
What was in?
What's it?
I'll loot the one with the.
You loot the one that has the spear that he's impaled against the wall.
You said that one wasn't looted.
Yeah, I mean he's got that spear sticking in him.
I'm gonna pull him down and take the spear out.
All right, you yank the spear out. As the body slumps to the floor, it reveals runes on the wall behind it.
What?
Do I recognize the runes?
What languages do you speak?
Common, abyssal, infernal, undercommon.
Nope, you do not recognize it.
Is it Dwarven?
It's not Dwarven.
No infernal.
It's not Infernal.
Are they glowing?
They are not glowing, no. Let's see. Let me just double check your character sheets here and see if anybody can read it. Languages. Nope. And let's check this guy.
Probably Goblin Scrawl. What killed these guys? Like weapons to
What a
fight?
spear!
Like the rest of them.
Father time. As in their time was up.
Yeah,
Lin-
you guys.
Lynx is trying to listen at the door that he's at.
All right.
Oh, there's a door down here
Roll
too.
perception.
There's 3 doors, isn't there?
3 doors exiting
The
this
one we
room.
came in.
Well, I have Arcana as a skill.
Oops. Sorry.
Go ahead and roll perception. Yeah, you don't hear anything. Kopasek is casting a light spell to light up the place.
Don't hear anything but Karen's armor.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's...
Would Arcana help with the runes?
Nope.
They're not glowing. So I'll take a piece of parchment and I'll scrawl out the runes on the piece of parchment.
Okay.
I'll touch the rune.
You touch them.
They feel nice.
It's probably goblin poop.
Oh my gosh. Make a saving throw. Okay, whole party's evil. Da-da-da.
Not again. Oh, God.
Well, I'm gonna keep this spear just in case.
Okay. You now
rusted
have
or-
a spear. No, you can use it. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if I can get light to glow on Kopasek over there, but not having much luck. Oh well.
I'm going to touch this door real hard with my foot and open it.
Okay. You push open that door. And it reveals another room. The masonry walls of this 20-foot wide hall are in poor repair. The far end has collapsed, filling the southern section with rubble. The western wall is in much better shape than the other walls, and it holds a stone door with a rearing dragon carved in relief on it. The door has a single keyhole situated in the rearing dragon's open mouth.
Well, that must be the bathroom.
It's locked, I assume. I push.
You go and check out the door, and as you do, out of the rubble in the corner, a giant rat springs into action. Everyone roll initiative.
Rat!
And Lynx, with lightning fast reflexes, jumps into the foray.
This time loosing a short sword and taking a slash.
Okay. That is a hit.
Did you get close to him or something?
Yeah. So 4 points slashing damage.
You slash it up pretty good. It is damaged.
I'm gonna get an angle on it and shoot an Eldritch Beam.
And that is a miss. And now the giant rat goes. And so this creature is going to bite at Lynx. And it fumbles. I'm not going to roll a fumble at first level, but in the future I will roll.
Perfect.
Now it's Kopasek's turn.
Sorry, that won't happen again.
Oh, gosh. No, that's too.
Kopasek.
Groan. Yeah, Kopasek's turn.
He'll run up and try to smack it with his warhammer.
All right. That is a hit. 10 points of damage. You splatter
Holy
this
moly.
thing. Overkill.
Is that max damage? That's max damage.
Boom. It is dead.
What'd you hit it with?
Warhammer?
All right. Well done. You guys killed another giant rat. Now the initiative is over. Combat is over. What would you guys like to do? Corinth, you were checking out that door.
Yes, check if it is locked.
Let's see. It is locked.
I knock, pounding on it.
No one answers.
I knock a second time. Did that body have a key on it?
I'll pull the rat out of its hole and toss it in the floor on the floor next to Lynx, and then I'll examine where it came from. Is there a tunnel?
Wait a minute. What you're examining
I'm gonna grab the corpse.
the rat
And I'm
corpse
gonna
or the goblin corpse?
Yeah,
or what?
the rat corpse, and I'm gonna toss it in between me and Junus,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna continue to look to see where it came out of. Is there a tunnel? Was it just in a hole?
Look to be living in the debris there.
Did we look for a key? Did we search these bodies?
They searched the
Key.
bodies. Yeah, all they found was the spear.
Just the spear. Does it fit the keyhole, the spearhead? Like, is the spear the key? I doubt it, but
You could ask Junus.
I'll try the spear on the key.
Nope. Wrong size.
Does not fit. So it's locked.
it's locked, and there's no one opening it. Let's try the other door.
All right. So you head back into the circular room to try to open another door. And this one is open. And it opens to reveal a hallway. Oh, looks like I missed part of the... Hang on. Let me see if I can reveal the wall. There we go. Yeah, review. So you open this up into a long hallway with 3 doors. North, south, and west.
Any doors look different? They're all the same?
They all look the same.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yes.
My short sword has my Hex Warrior ability channeled into.
Okay, you got a Hex Warrior ability on your. You've acquired the training necessary to effectively arm yourself in battle. Good for you. You gain proficiency with armor and shields, martial weapons. You influence your patron, allows you to mystically channel your will through a particular weapon. And you choose a long rest. You touch the weapon you're proficient with, and that lacks the 2-handed property. When you attack with that weapon, you can use your charisma modifier instead of strength or dexterity for the attack and damage rolls. Okay? You're just so damn charming, it comes all the way through your sword.
New meaning to kill them with kindness?
Yeah.
I'll examine this door in the south.
It is unlocked.
Yeah, I could change. That's cool. You can change the setting in the short sword if you hit from strength to charisma.
Yeah.
I'll open it up.
All right. So the roll perception. Yeah, I had no idea. So you open up this door. This 10-foot square chamber is hewn from stone. It contains an upright keg, fashioned of rusted iron. Rusted pipes lead from the keg into the floor.
Hey, dwarf, what do you make of this?
I'll take a look.
Okay.
You know
look around the room.
stoneworking, don't you?
Yes.
And yeah, you see the keg with some pipes coming out of it and going into the floor. And so you investigate it. How do you want to investigate it?
Try and discern its purpose. Like, is it a furnace? Water? Stores water?
You grab it, you shake it a little bit. The sound of sloshing liquid comes from inside. The connecting pipes hold the keg in place.
Some water cistern.
Is there any kind of hole?
Well, I mean, you got the pipes coming in at the bottom, those connecting pipes. And then on the top, you got your standard keg top. Has this metallic bung.
Does it have a bung hole?
It does.
No time for sexy time, Copesec. Let's go.
It does have a bung hole.
Is it open?
It is not. This whole thing's pretty rusted out, but you can probably remove it if you give it the good old heave-ho.
I'll try to open it.
Okay, do a strength check.
I make sure I'm out of the room before he does that.
Oh man, you're trying. You can't pull the bunghole out.
Huh. Rusted shut.
Yeah, it did. It wiggled a little bit, but you're just not. You just, didn't get a good grip. If only you had help.
Hey, dwarf!
What?
Open the top of that.
I rip the top off.
Make a strength check. You try.
It's rusted shut.
If only you.
What are you
if only you
guys
had help.
doing? What's going on? What are you trying to open that for?
There's some kind of liquid in this thing.
I'm gonna blast it. Jesus.
You fire an eldritch blast. Since the thing is immobile and stationary and tied to the floor with your pipes, I'm going to give you advantage. So you blast it with that eldritch blast, and you blow the top half of it off. Right? And as soon as you do that, two creatures come flying out of this thing. Roll initiative.
Shit.
The good old days of D&D campaigns.
What do these things look like?
Little tiny demons.
Buddies.
So what are we missing here?
Oh, sorry.
I say flying cats in Infernal.
Let's see if I probably have a handout over here that shows you what these guys look like. While I am looking for that, looks like Lynx won the initiative. Okay, so here's one of them. It's one of the creatures.
Like an impish pixie creature.
And then the other one.
We used to play with these when I was a kid.
And that is the second creature.
Ooh. Steam and ice method.
Yeah, they're disgusting looking. Lynx, you go first.
All right. So, let's see here, I guess. I'm going to move to there, and Lynx is going to throw dart at the Mephit directly south.
That one there.
Yeah.
Okay. AC 11 is a hit.
Oh, wow.
7
points of damage.
Dang. Powerful.
That's
dart.
a pretty good dart.
Junis.
Oh, since this is small, can I move forward into its same space?
Let me open
An
these
attack.
guys.
I'm assuming they're kind of flying in the air.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to attack the one that was in your... Ooh.
All right, you attack the little steam method. It looks like, and you.
My witch blade.
Yep, and so you hit with a 24, and you do 4 points of damage. I got to move you off the token so I can adjust it. 4 points of damage. Okay, and now it is Corinth's turn. What would Corinth like to do?
So I'm going to run in and just smash into the other one, just like flail at it.
Okay. And
Whoa.
that is a hit, I believe. Yep, that is a hit for 11 points of damage. Well done.
Wow.
And now it is Kopasek's turn. You smash it into the wall.
He moves into here, and then can I melee it as well, or
I'm going to say
do I have to
no.
do like a ranged?
Yeah, I mean,
ranged attack.
these guys are
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are already in its space.
Right, right. So Sacred Flame.
I mean, you could do an attack, but it would be disadvantaged. Let's do that. Let's do it that way. You could do an attack, but it would be disadvantaged as you're trying to not hit your buddies.
Okay. I'll try to hit the ice one.
Okay. And so, yeah, look at that. Even with the disadvantage, let's see, the ice one is the one that Corinth is fighting. So you hit that one for 8 points. Good shot. Come on, let go. What's going on with my cursor? Come on. Alright.
The dwarf just teleported into the wall!
No. Alright. And now the ice mephit is going to... Oh man, it is going to exhale a 15-foot cone of cold. Yep. Right on. And 15 feet. Jeez. I think I can get all three of you with that. A 15-foot cone of cold air. Jeez.
Save for half.
Yeah, so we
Or is
got to
it,
do...
Dex.
Yep.
So you got to do a saving throw. Kopasek fails. Corinth makes it. Junis does not. So Corinth manages to do a dive and ends up kind of out there. Out of the way. These two guys end up taking the brunt of this frost breath. And you are both going to take... Come on. Let's see here. 6 points of damage.
Ouch!
Yep.
Isn't it safe for half? So I would still take half.
Let's see, is it safe for half? DC 10, dexterity saving, cold, fail save on the half. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put you back into the room and say that you just dodged like a little bit to the left.
Yeah, I ducked under it.
And so you take half of that, so you take 3 points of damage. And now the steam method needs to go.
Actually, hold on. I have a rebuke attack. A reaction.
Okay,
You
yes.
can take in response of being damaged.
Yes.
So,
Go ahead and click on your rebuke. All right,
so he has a dexterity save.
you do a hellish rebuke back at that little ice mephit, and he has to do a DC 13 dexterity save. Oh, and he fails. So your hellish rebuke fries the little sucker.
Yeah, 11 damage.
Dead.
Nice. That was something to see.
Ice followed by fire. The steam mephit sees his buddy being killed, and he is going to claw at you. Yes.
I use my protection fighting style to give him disadvantage.
Okay. The fighting style protection.
Yeah.
When a creature you can see attacks a target other than 5 feet, you can use your reaction. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. So you can totally do that. Yeah, right on. So he gets a disadvantage, which is a 13, and your AC is
12.
12.
So he hits.
All right. So he claws at you. And it does 1 point slashing plus 4 points for fire.
I have fire resistance.
Oh, look at that. So you take 1 point. Let's see here.
Is resistance half?
The
And immunities
yes, that's what I was
total,
just looking
right?
at. So you would take half for having the resistance.
Ooh, I'm down to 0.
All right, down to 0 hit points already. And that is the end. That is the end of that initiative. And
Man down.
yep. And let's go ahead and roll initiative again.
I tried to protect you.
All right. Kopasek goes first.
At least it didn't go negative with that.
Yep.
You're still unconscious, right?
He is.
Yeah.
He's at 0.
But my fire resistance helped me from going negative.
How do I cast? Click the dot. Click this.
No, you just click on the name of the spell.
Should be all in your attack. Yeah.
There you go.
Healing word.
All right, he casts healing on the ice mephit. That's, I mean, just kidding. Cast healing on Junus. You get 4 hit points back. Corinth, your turn.
Oh, I want to take my movement and I want to back the fuck up over here.
So if you disengage,
I'm still down this round.
If you disengage, he's going to get a free attack.
Right. Never mind. That's fine. I'll stay there.
Corinth. And that is a
Flail
hit.
at it.
Ooh.
8 points.
You heard it pretty good. And now this thing is going to claw at... Oh, you're all 3 available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to claw at Corinth. AC 16.
Miss.
And that is a miss. Lynx.
Wow.
What would you like to do?
Lynx has lost interest in this battle and is going to listen at this door here.
It's going to leave his friends to die.
Yeah. They got it.
Roll perception.
Okay.
Ooh. You might actually hear something. Roll initiative. All right, Corinth. Critical hit.
Nice.
Death. You smash this thing. Blah.
And you're like a Cuisinart.
I love it. He has a shield wall and just flails over the top.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Right on. All right. Lynx was listening at the door over here. Well, you guys are cleaning up your mess over here.
Do you have any more healing? Copacetic.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look down the well, though.
So you, Lynx, you do hear some movement on the other side, like some stepping, some sliding, things like that. And so you guys over here, you 3 are in this room, and so you destroy the 2 mephits. They crumble to the floor in heaps. What else would you guys like to do?
I would like to search their little bodies and then see what's inside this barrel.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
I would like to do that as well.
All right. So you guys investigate, and you find inside the keg are 5 tiny sapphires.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Let me.
Oh, we don't have a party.
I know.
treasure.
I just realized that. I was like, oh, party treasure. Let me pull that in.
I'll hold on to it.
Where is it? Come on. There's. Pull in the party treasure. Close that. Oops, wrong screen. Beep, beep, beep.
Was there water there still in the
Yeah, some water sloshing around.
I'm gonna drink some.
With what?
Good point.
Oops, come on.
Sorry, I'm looking at.
Party treasure. Come
I
on.
have a water stand.
I think the dwarf should carry the party treasure. I don't trust devils, and certainly not cats.
Good point.
All right. And so with that, it is after 10:30, so I think this is a good place to stop. And let's do 200 experience points for everybody. And so so we managed to get what almost 2 hours of gaming in. We had kind of a slow start there as we were creating new characters and all of that, and doing some very, very, very quick session 0 stuff before jumping into the Tales of the Yawning Portal. I like these guys. These characters are really funny. I like how they play off of one another, and I can already tell this is going to be a riot. So yeah, right on. Hope you guys are having fun, and hope the viewers are having fun as well.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
I was thinking during the part of this as we got down into this underground facility here that there was something intriguing about these characters. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. And for anybody who's watching who's seen any of our other stuff, we will be getting back to the other campaign. We're just doing this because one of our players has extended leave, shall we say, and so we wanted to maintain the story of the other campaign separately. So
yep, absolutely. So Hans, couldn't be with us tonight. He has some other obligations, and so while he's away, we're going to, like Eldermane said, put the Hunt of the Beast campaign, the epic Hunt of the Beast campaign, on hold. But if anybody wants to rewatch some of those episodes, you can find them all on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, the Wednesday nights, and you can rewatch all of it in all of its wonderful glory. So with that, I think we're about to sign off. So thanks everybody for watching. Tune in on the next Wednesday night.
Thanks.
keep smiling.
Thanks.